to, but we are here. It is me. It's Mike. How you doing, everybody? It's the WWE 2021 Survivor Series 2021 Watch Along. I'm watching on Peacock, and wherever you're deciding to watch. Hope you're watching with me. Right now, I am tuning in as the hell of a match that I've been following so far between Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. We want to talk about probably one of the best rivalries going in WWE right now. It is absolutely between because it got real. It got real and it got real quick. So, I'm going to do some quick adjustments here. Here we go. Yeah, welcome everybody. Man, what a match this has been. I gotta make sure that, of course, that the stream doesn't pick up on my stream. What are your predictions for Survivor Series? Hope that if you were watching earlier today, you saw the amazing matches that were going on the 500 with me and Pat. Got a little bit of a delay here, but doing the best I can to keep it going. Survivor Series is always one of my favorites. Of course, Survivor Series, the debut of The Undertaker, the debut of The Rock, home of one of the best Bret Hart matches. One of the most infamous Bret Hart matches of all time, of course. But just because, it is Survivor Series doesn't mean does the Montreal Screwjob have to be repeated each time? Well, tradition will tell us soon, I guess. But man, Charlotte and Becky have been going at it for the better part of now. Let's see, we're coming up on about 30 minutes straight with this match. And they have just been unrelenting. Now let me wonder. Was it a shoot that turned into a work that they're capitalizing on, or is it just some real heat between it? Oh, and Becky got it. Did she? Yeah, she got it. Not necessarily the finish I'd want to see. I thought it was a little wonky at best, but hey, Survivor Series. We're in it. We're here to watch. It's kind of weird. I don't think this feud is ever going to end between the two of them. But it's weird because Lynch came in as the heel originally, but then Charlotte was like, "I'll show you how to be a heel." And really, it's this whole feud has been built upon one-upmanship. And for whatever reason, okay, so she got the ropes, clearly. Well, all right, this is weird, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I hope that with Raw and SmackDown in the state that they're in, maybe the whole brand supremacy thing will be dropped, and we'll just get to enjoy some good matches. I honestly thought we were going to get Ronda Rousey's return tonight. I thought this match was going to be the main event. No joke. But if you are, if you're in the chat, let me know. And here's my prediction. I talked about it earlier, but I think tonight they are setting up for what eventually will be The Rock versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. And I think it's going to start with Big E defeating Roman Reigns, putting a little doubt into the bloodline, and then somewhere along the lines between now and WrestleMania, there will be, maybe even now in Royal Rumble, there's going to be a storyline going of, hey, the Usos have had someone in their ear. They'll start to think that it's Heyman. And Heyman's like, no, I've got, I'm for you, bro. And then he's going to, then they might think, oh, you've been talking to your dad, and they think they're talking to Rikishi. Maybe they're talking to Samoa Joe. They're going to hint at everybody until ultimately it was revealed that it has been The Rock that has been in their ear this whole time. Eventually. Not so much control of the bloodline, but the influence of the Usos is going to go. And it's just, I think it could be a real big blockbuster match for them. But we'll see. It truly is a shame that Drew McIntyre did not get to have his WrestleMania moment. He wins the championship at WrestleMania. But he doesn't get to win it again at the first WrestleMania that has a live crowd in front of it. Granted, I like Bobby Lashley. I thought that would have been, I don't know. I guess we got an NXT 2.0 promo right now. Oh, it's War Games. I would have, I understand why AEW decided to call their version Blood and Guts, but I'm sure there was a way they could have done, like, the War Domain, or, But we've got now our first actual Survivor Series tag team elimination match. The traditional 5 versus 5 last man standing type of match. Last team standing. Who will be the sole survivor? Will there be someone who will break a record tonight? Well, we got Lightning, the almighty Bobby Lashley. The former WWE champion. And all my love to Big E, but I would have loved to have still seen Bobby Lashley hold on to this belt. But I love that Big E is holding the belt. So it's kind of like, I don't know. But yeah, I think people are behind Bobby Lashley, actually. What's weird, though, is you've got people who've been only recently drafted to Raw and SmackDown, all of a sudden having to be like, man, I am Team Raw, I am Team SmackDown. It's like, bro, you were just SmackDown and Raw, like, or whatever, the other week. We'll see. Ludwig Borga is not impressed. I don't know what that reference is to, but I always love to watch the obscure signs. What is it about Adam Pearce? Like, I like Adam Pearce. I have worked with Adam Pearce, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, a fantastic wrestler, good booker. What is it about? What is it about Adam Pearce's character right now that is like, he's not the general manager, he's a WWE official, he's overseeing both shows. Why is he pitting both shows against him? What does he get out of it? And why is he also trying to compromise the talent in both teams? None of it adds up. Austin Theory. Now, here's a guy. I would sound like here's a guy, Austin Theory. Here's a guy who he likes to take selfies of himself. You know, that's where he takes the phone and he just takes a picture. I'm just doing impressions now. That's what this stream has become. Now, I like Austin Theory. I feel like it's clear that he is going to be one of Vince's golden boys in the future if he doesn't screw up anything. But this is the thing. It's like, Adam Pearce, why are you... What is the goal of you compromising your own roster when you're in charge of it? I do like that the selfies actually do show up on his stream, and it's not just like a picture-taking gimmick. But he's no longer, you know, Johnny Wrestling's dum-dum boy. As he was on NXT. Finn Balor, though. A guy who, God, imagine had he had not hurt himself with that initial run with the Universal Championship, being the first WWE Universal Champion. Like, what was that going to look like? I just think, unfortunately, it's kind of back down to some same old tricks, and then, for whatever reason, flopping around like a fish, and they book him as the demon. So that guy I've started to figure out. He has video game theme songs. Every time the camera is passing by, he's got a bunch of them. I wonder how many he came with. Now, Kevin Owens, here is a guy who cannot wait to leave the WWE. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But it seems like he puts it all into performances, and maybe it is maybe he will go to AEW. I think he would like to be with his friends. But then again, I don't know. He's got his family to think of too. He's got to think of what it provides. It's hard to judge. I would love to see Owens in AEW. Absolutely. And I don't know why Becky Lynch has not been stopping her husband from, you know, leaving the house in those outfits. They're saying Boo earned it down. It's like I said earlier today, I popped for a good Simpsons reference, and you, sir, you just won my heart. People like it. I have been starving all day, so I apologize because I'm just shoving my face full of food. You know what I haven't liked, though, with Seth Rollins? His laugh. I don't get it. I don't get it. It feels way too forced. Who's going to be the first to lose? All hail the king. Here comes King Woods. from Vice. He's got the Toy Story. The Toy Story. He's got the Toys R Us lyrics on his sign. I love it. Wrestling's fun, folks. King Woods is clearly having a good time. I'm wondering what video game he's referencing though in his gear. Jeff Hardy's use in WWE has been an enigma for me. Not to use the charismatic enigma trope, but it's been very odd. He's everywhere, he's nowhere, he's disappeared, he's pushed. I don't get it. Sami Zayn's acting like he disappeared a la Back to the Future in that moment, as if nobody thinks he's going to exist anymore. Here comes Sheamus. Undoubtedly the most underrated wrestler in WWE. I, hands down, believe he is completely underrated. Man could blind children with that light. But it's Sheamus. He's got a new hat. Rich bloody Holland. Give me a three-man team of Ridge Holland, Sheamus, and Cesaro. I will watch that. Absolutely. Are they all of a sudden friends? I bet you like they couldn't stand each other. Happy Corbin. Apparently money does buy you happiness. And a guy who loves to laugh. Madcap Moss. I have a friend who looks exactly, apparently Baron's only friend is Hey You Pikachu. I love this guy. Seth Rollins going, who is that? I'm thinking and wondering the same thing, man. Riddick Moss disappeared for what felt like years. And then even though he showed up for like a minute, now he's just a guy who laughs. That's not a gimmick. McIntyre looks like truly a Highland warrior right now. Probably the best shape I've seen him in a long time. The thing is, you can't use a sword as a weapon because you will kill someone. Of course, when it comes to Survivor Series, every year the question is, who's going to screw over who first? Let me know your predictions. But like I said, I am watching on Peacock, which you can do as well, or however you would like to watch Survivor Series. But, you know, it's illegal for me to stream Survivor Series. So that's why it's a watch-along, because you're meant to watch along with me. Drew McIntyre, I have always been a fan of after he got released, to be honest. I didn't get him in the beginning. I thought he was just kind of generic. There was nothing really exciting about him. But then, once he got to show off what he was all about, look at Austin Theory. I'm on Raw, guys. You were on NXT like a minute ago. But then you're only mostly on Raw for just to follow Seth Rollins around. All right, here we go. Dissension. I do find it funny that at least Austin Theory is kind of like taking the piss out of this moment of go Team Raw, go Team Raw. Would have been doing the same thing if you got to switch sides to go to SmackDown. I will say this about Kevin Owens. He scares the hell out of me. His intensity is just insane. Is he just leaving? Is he just leaving? Yes! Yes! Attaboy, Kevin. Attaboy. Is that him just like saying goodbye, WWE? If that is his way of saying goodbye to WWE, mwah. That's fantastic. That is hilarious. More power to Kevin Owens on that one. Someone apparently didn't tell Austin Theory to wear red, other than the. But then again, why isn't Sheamus always on Raw with that hair? This is what I'm talking about. Brand loyalty is so dumb. Ooh. You know, Baron Corbin can be a good wrestler when he's actually, motivated. By the way, I don't know if anyone saw, but there's video of King Woods, Xavier Woods, or Austin Creed, on the air live when G4 was streaming, as he's now part of the network, during Attack of the Show, finding out when all of the recent roster cuts happened, and he had to kind of like step away, a little bit shocked. He did put up a nice sign saying "Get better, Kenneth," as a shout out to Kenny Omega for his surgeries. Which, by the way, Kenny Omega had been wrestling injured for a long time, it turns out. A madman. Prince is not really high flying. He just came off and did a standard move. This is why sometimes WWE commentary just feels so disingenuous. It's hard to listen to sometimes. Man, Happy Corbin, like, okay, buddy, your gimmick, just go out there and smile. All right. Connection issues. I'm gonna hope I'm just gonna keep going, and if it drops out at any point, I apologize. Ireland versus Scotland. Wow, what a great deadlift suplex. Is it just me, or these guys have a little bit more fun with this kind of match? Remember in Survivor Series, they used to have like 5 of these matches? And each one had a team name. This is so weird to just see like guys who clearly would face each other on any other given day. I hate you, I don't like you. All of a sudden, like, hey, we work together. Doesn't make sense. That's why I never liked the whole idea of brand. Just usually it's people who like each other, or like have some sort of mutual bond or whatever. Remember the Ultimate Team, where it was Triple H, Shawn Michaels, CM Punk, and the Hardy Boys? That was like, there was no way. That was like God tier level team of fan service. Not bad. Austin Theory, I like him. Oh, Madcap Moss. What is he on? Ay. Thank you for saying it the correct way. Coup de grace, not coup de grace. Which is what I've heard them say before. Hardy wants to be the good sportsman, apparently. These guys getting their Twitter handles out there. I'm glad that Jeff Hardy is in good health. I don't want to see Jeff any worse for wear than he has been in the past, and I'm glad to see. I would love to see Jeff have maybe a final run in AEW with his brother. I think he wants to bring Willow into WWE. Willow the Wisp character. Yeah, settle down, Pat. Holy cow. I like Pat McAfee, but sometimes the energy is a little too overbearing. Bobby Lashley is just a mountain of a person. God, that elbow strike in the corner. But again, this is just a watch-along, folks. You're going to have to watch Survivor Series on your own. The whole thing is watching with me, or I'm watching it with you. Looks like the referee's getting a call in his ear because he was just I've been in the Barclays Center. I did an audition to be their public address announcer, and one of the coolest things was hearing my own voice echo in that building. Obviously didn't get the gig, or else I'd be there. But man, what a really, really cool building. Still do that move. Why isn't the ref counting? Why was the ref not counting? Can anyone explain why the ref didn't count just then? Weird. Nice. I love King Woods. Xavier Woods. Nice. Hell yeah, that's my king. Xavier Woods deserves this. This guy has been working so hard. He absolutely deserves to have these accolades. Ah, I love it. Going up. I love this tightrope elbow drop. Oh, no, he's not going to be able to do it. Going for the spear. Jesus, look at this intensity on his face. God. I love that spear because it kind of like just barrels through and rolls through it. That lock. It's Full Nelson's done. He's out. He's out. He's out, man. He's out. Just let him go. He's already dead. Yeah, no kidding. I keep getting these error messages. Hey guys, I'm gonna try and re-log in. at one point. That was cool. Stereo sling blade. I'm gonna try and relog in. Maybe if I can reset my connection, I'll be able to come back. I apologize if that doesn't work out. But enjoy Survivor Series nonetheless.